The police state isn't coming, guys. It's here, and it's accelerating faster than you can blink. Edmonton cops just hijacked the very body cameras that we were told were there to hold them accountable. They just flipped the script on body cameras and turned them into full-blown facial recognition spy tools. Edmonton becomes first in Canada to test facial recognition body cameras in police pilot program. A city becomes a testing ground for the uneasy fusion of public safety and algorithmic gaze. Dozens of officers hit the streets with Axum body cams, and these body cameras are loaded with CoreSight AI. The cameras are hooked straight in to AI facial recognition systems, and they are now silently scanning every single face within 4 meters every time a cop turns one of these cameras on. There's no warrant, no consent, and no heads up. They're just proactively scanning against a secret watch list of over 7,000 people, racking up thousands of scans a day. Body cameras were sold to the public as accountability tools that watch police on behalf of citizens. Edmonton's pilot inverts that promise. The same cameras now watch citizens on behalf of police. EPS's own privacy assessment acknowledges this, stating that the continuous scanning of faces for comparison against a watch list constitutes proactive surveillance. Proactive, as in we're watching you even before you do anything wrong. Tools that were meant to watch the police are now watching you 24/7 in real time. And while Edmonton is turning your streets into a biometric dragnet, the Toronto police just dropped this video.
You will see Task Force Guardian members visible in and around the city of Toronto. That will include critical infrastructure sites like sporting events. It will also include places of worship around the city in different communities. And we will be out with long weapons, wearing helmets and body armor, because that is the task that this group has been given. But we're there for your protection. And again, there is no direct threat to the city.
Armed tactical units with rifles drawn, patrolling your neighborhoods, your places of worship, and your sporting events. All while their spokesperson says there is no direct threat. But we're here for visibility and deterrence. Deterrence against who exactly? The law-abiding public who they're supposed to serve? This isn't protection, folks. This is the rising Canadian police state showing its teeth, turning accountability tools into surveillance weapons, and putting tactical units on the streets to condition you for martial law. And it gets worse. Just hours ago, Joe Warmington put out this clip of a Toronto Police Board meeting. At this week's Toronto Police Board meeting, Chief Myron Demkew said to help lower crime rate, he's prepared to have conversations about merging his officers with TTC Special Constables, that's Toronto Transit Commission, that would see the Toronto Police Services policing the buses, streetcars, light rail lines, and subways.
I want to be fair to the question, because it's a very important one that, quite frankly, is an executive conversation that needs to happen between myself, the leadership at this table, and Toronto Transit Commission on what is the best path forward for the safety and security of the transit system, in partnership with what is going very, very well, but what we also know needs to be considered with a broader lens that's impacting residents and riders. There is a conversation to have about what the right model is. We used to have a transit unit in the Toronto Police. We divested of that many years ago. We have surged into the transit system in 2023 due to a particular set of events. We're seeing numbers come down. They're not coming down the way we'd like to see either. So there is a real conversation to have about what is the right model going forward. And while we do celebrate our partnerships, we do know that our cops count. We do know that police officers' presence has a unique impact on safety and security wherever they are, and we have to have a discussion with our partners on that.
That's more boots, more cameras and more control on your daily commute. This is not safety, folks. This is total domination. The rising Canadian police state is weaponizing body cameras into facial recognition traps. They're militarizing the streets and now invading your public transit, all while gaslighting you that everything's fine. But they're not protecting you, my friends. They're conditioning you, getting you used to the sight of armed officers and AI eyes everywhere. This is how freedom dies. One pilot program and one proactive patrol at a time. So what do we do about this? Well, for one thing, you can file Access to Information Act requests on every single scan of your face or your family's. And you need to film every single interaction that you have with the police for your protection. Support independent journalists and privacy groups who are fighting these programs in court. And share this video far and wide, so that people know that this is even a problem in the first place. They're not protecting you guys. They're training you. 1984 wasn't a manual, but Ottawa and our police services are treating it like one. So please help me get the word out. Click that thumbs up button and leave a comment. It really does help with the algorithms that are designed to stop this information from being seen. And please visit pressfortruth.ca/gold, where you can protect your wealth with precious metals. This is a time-tested hedge against inflation. This is where you can get physical bullion at wholesale prices. You can hold your physical bullion in RRSPs and registered accounts, and you can also get retail delivery of your precious metals. Just go to pressfortruth.ca/gold and book a call today. So that's all for now, my friends. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Stay vigilant, keep fighting the good fight, and stay tuned. I'm going to have more video reports coming soon, God willing. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth. We all want truth. The truth will set you free.